Farmers at Konike Barina Chiefdom, Tonkolili District are raising concern on the effects of mining operations in their communities. Locals are accusing Hancock, a Chinese company that was operating in their community, to be behind this high level of land degradation that has adversely affected farming. Abbas Sisi reports.
Mining operations normally affect farming in different ways, including loss of farmlands, competition for limited farm labor, increased cost of other farm inputs, and environmental pollution, which adversely affect the quality of farming in mining communities. Tonkolili District, for instance, has several mining companies owned by Ghanaians, Chinese, and other nationals. But how has this foreign investment impacted on farming in the district? Here is an account of residents at Makon Section, Konike Barina Chiefdom, on the operation of Hancock Chinese company.
I'm not considered as a landowner. I was never notified for the operations of the company on my farmland. One day I went to farm and discovered that a Chinese company was mining on my farmland. All my crops, including permanent plantation, were destroyed. After this destruction, we are pacified that the company would pay 20 million loans to each farmer, but I ended up receiving 500,000 for the destroyed crops. But I can't fight because I am an illiterate and have no power to fight. Therefore, I just have to swallow the bitter pill as the decision of our leaders is final.
Even if you get farm, we near the water side. Even that you get granite, cassava, everything that they destroy, even those side of South Africa and all, they don't cut the farm, then they develop no more there. But now we not get development at all. They affect the farm because why? Then why outside and they pass safe, and where they want to make them camp, even safe you get farm near there, they know they think but then they foresee then they pay you for a granite, for a farm we don't lay. As long as they want to do the mine, they see that in our government. So they on our government sabi there, so they don't buy the water side. Well, they say that they don't buy the water side now. Una say una don't buy the water side. But why make una they jump na the land now before they would do farm? Then in the other area it will affect the agriculture because if in the water side no more it will be okay small. But as long as they left the water side and go to the land, it don't affect the agriculture because boku trees there, boku area like yaso, then they dig no more take where and also they live farm. So as long as they don't dig, they will not go able to do farm again.
Here one side when I swamp, we make up in the work. So since he died in the work day, I guess I've been picking them. When I'm near the river, it's about 200-300 meters from the river. So this community will come, see Chinese man that meets them in the work and the swamp. So the other time was good day. The soldier man even cock weapon. Chinese man claim and the machine is still continue the work. So I want to talk, say make I go to the big man. They not to them concerned. So I walk at another way to make I get benefit of this swamp. And this year I don't get what I say for work. That's why she do in agriculture they do.
The cry of affected communities as a result of gold mining is for companies to reclaim the land for agricultural purposes.
And because that's what the agreement called, and if you don't do it, it will look better because this, if you don't backfill, about 2 to 3 years, we're able to make farming work planner.
This ditch, according to residents at Makon community, Konike Barina Chiefdom, it used to be a swamp where various agricultural activities were practiced. But as a result of the excessive mining activities that are going on here by Chinese company, this place is no longer used for agricultural purposes. Lack of arable lands in this community, according to residents, has risen the cost of food, as most farmers have been forced out of business. Hancock Chinese company that is in the circle of this accusation could not respond. Abbas Sisi, AYV News, Tonkolili District.